Hi, welcome back to Evo Japan, and we are just about ready to venture into top 32. Myself, Logan Sama.
Hey, I'm Ultra David. We had 2,200 plus at the start yesterday morning. That's how many we had. And now, as you said, only 32 remaining.
And there's some incredible names that have fallen by the wayside, which means only the finest fighters are remaining in top 32. And we're going to take a quick look at some of these brackets before we get into the action.
Everything is very interesting. Obviously, all the players left are the best in the world.
Yeah.
So. Well, what do we got? By the way, if you want to check it out at home, go to smash.gg, click on Evo Japan, click on Street Fighter V. You can see exactly what's going on yourself. Everything is updated in real time.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's broken down into 4 blocks. So let's look at the first block here. We have Powell, the master-ranked Japanese Kami, who shocked Takedo early on in pools, and sent Takedo to pools.
But since then, he's beaten other top players. Still in winners.
He beat Alex Myers in the mirror match as well. He's going up against C, the Hong Kong-based boxer player who's not letting those boxer nerves hold him back. Still looking very, very impressive. And on the other side of their bracket is Justin Wong and MOV.
Oh, that's such a classic. I'm so interested to see how that will go. Justin's been playing excellently in the neutral game today. Looked super great.
MOV has been playing incredibly. And he's really making the most of these Chun-Li buffs that I'm a massive fan of.
I totally agree. I'm so interested in how she is now. She's very good, but in interesting ways.
Yeah, not in that oppressive, spammable way. She's just got a great deal of tools. Like, for example, I was watching MOV versus Narikun earlier, and he was using the instant air legs to go over her V-skill in neutral. And obviously, she gets a decent conversion off that now, rather than crouch short into whatever. She's a really, really well-rounded, viable character, and it takes someone of the skill level of MOV, or even Ricky, who played so well against Mena on the main stage and came so close to sending Mena to losers earlier on. It really takes a lot of player skill to get the most out of Chun-Li, rather than sort of like that spammy style.
I hear you. I like her a lot now. And then in losers, we mentioned Takedo having lost to Powell. Since then, he's been running a train. He's still in there. He will play against Verlaurent.
Yeah, so that's another Kami. I think he's had to play at least 3 Kamis, and he doesn't like that character. So Verlaurent, obviously one of the best examples of Kami players out there as well. So it'll be interesting to see how that goes. Machabo, after being sent to losers by Momochi, I think it was, he has to face Oil King, who was probably one of the favorites maybe to see in winner's side. Oil King in such good form with his character Rashid, who's
also in great form,
up there in the tier list and the power list of characters as well. So that would be great matches. That's 8 great players already, and that's only a quarter of the way through. So let's move into Pool G2, and we've got some great matches there in winners. This is incredible stuff. Infiltration, who's looked so solid with Manak going up against Fudo.
Yeah, also extremely good still. You know, much in the same way that he has been throughout SF5's life. Past 2 years have just been consistency for Fudo. He's still in there.
And he's rolled out those Mika changes as well, stuck with that character, much in the same way that Luffy has in Europe, who's not made the trip out here as well. But, you know, he's looking incredibly solid. Still using V-Trigger 1 predominantly as well. So that'll be an interesting one. Infiltration looking real solid. We'll see how Fudo deals with that neutral game. Speaking of neutral game, we've got Itagale, I'm going to call him now, rather than Itazan. He's going up against Gachigun and get another Rashid. So Itazan has shown us his Zangief as well. He beat Smug still. He beat Smug on the main stage with Zangief.
I really like that team. I think between those 2 characters, they handle just about every matchup. One of them beats or goes even with almost every character. So I think that if you're going to be a grappler player, as he definitely is, that is a great team to have. That really lets you approach almost everything. And Gachikun has been an extremely strong player. I remember when he came out to Red Bull Kumite, it was one of the first times that he had traveled internationally for SF5.
It was such a great invite. I was really, you know, one of my favorites there. In that, you're right, he didn't have that international profile, but he really shined on that platform.
But he didn't travel very often.
Really shined on that platform, and since then, it's been going strength to strength. Of course, benefiting from the Rashid improvements as well, how good he is in the game. One of a number of Rashids doing really well at the tournament today. John Cat Takeuchi, who we'll see later on as well. Moke is still in there. You know, a very strong character, and that's going to be a great matchup. Abigail Rashid is slightly awkward for Abigail. Rashid has got the whirlwind, which is very difficult for Abigail to traverse, but once he gets in, of course,
I think it's a very doable matchup, and we did see Storm Kubo destroy Moke in exactly that same matchup earlier, so it's definitely doable. On losers, Yukadon versus Angry Bird.
Yeah, Yukadon still sticking it out with Ibuki and looking good with her as well. Angry Bird, very, very happy to see Angry Bird here in top 32, cool. Representing for the Arab Emirates. He had such a close match against Fudo. Really came down to the last round, last wire. Fudo neutral jumped in the corner. He was ready with a DP, but the input error caused him to get a normal to come out. He got counter hit on the way down, and he lost into loser's bracket. But Angry Bird is definitely a player that you need to be looking to for the future because he's not been able to travel.
Right.
One of those expat Arabs that finds it difficult to get the travel visas. Sure. Alongside Big Bird, who wasn't able to come out here. He was planning to be here as well. Couldn't get the visa. But you're going to be seeing a lot more of Angry Bird, possibly in this tournament, but definitely on the Pro Tour as we go on. Rinta is a player that I don't know a great deal about.
Same.
But he did, I think he uses Goki. He did beat Smug. He eliminated Smug from the tournament. He's gone up against Dogura, who's looked solid, but kind of surprised to see him in losers brackets.
Do you remember who he lost to?
He lost to Gachikun. I had
yes, I saw that.
I had the side bet with Seijam there.
Right.
But yeah, Dogura still looking good.
Yeah. Well, that's the first couple of brackets that we have.
That's the first half. Let's go down to the bottom half. This is the Beasts segment. So in there we've got UD, who's not one of the most well-known camis in the world. He's from China, so obviously he's generally overshadowed by Zhao Hai, but UD is there in winners. Zhao Hai, of course, is not. He's gone up against XYZZY, who's looked really impressive with Birdie. There's a number of really good birdies still in the tournament as well.
Well, he beat Nemo. And in doing so, I was very impressed with his spacing. His reactions were excellent. I felt like he has been a strong player with Birdie for quite a while, of course.
Yeah, he was one of
the
first
really
ones you were really looking for Birdie stuff. He was in their Season 1 early doors.
Right.
And he showed you that knowledge there with the incredible use of the armor to absorb it. Oh, we're going straight into games. Whilst we're talking about this pool, this is the one we're in. So on the other side is Human Bomb and Daigo. So this is winners, semi-finals in top 32 in their part of the bracket. Also in this, we've got Kichipamu and Nemo in losers, and Rockpon, the Taiwanese Manat against Kindevu. But here we go. It's Daigo with this Gull. V-Trigger 2 has been rocking exclusively, and Human Bomb, who has not picked up Sakura, much like Alex Myers.
Well, I think it's great. I mean, he's had a Chun-Li in the past, and she's stronger again, as we talked about. But I think that's a great fit for him.
He needs that money for Supreme as well. So.
I feel like she has some great tools in this matchup. I wouldn't say it's a win for her. I think it's pretty even, but I like that she has the ability to go under booms. She can go over booms.
She's got great range normals as well to interrupt his
Great punish.
Daigo looking for that upside down kick, but he woke up with a short.
We have that V-Trigger too. Let's see what he gets out of it. Big damage, guard crush available.
Both of these characters get great damage extensions with the V-Triggers.
And that's something that she doesn't normally have. After you block down strong, you're not looking for a further attack, but there it was. Look at this defense. Look at the gray damage on Daigo's side.
Oh, and it comes all off.
Yo, his own!
Yo!
There was really good patient defense from Daigo, and then all of a sudden flash kick. Human Bomb wasn't expecting that switch.
That's normally like the worst time to do a reversal as well, after you've just been hit by one. But Daigo with the Ume reads to the corner straight away already.
Look at the Human Bomb. Almost stunned. What's it going to be? Low? Woo, from the range!
That was from downtown.
Human Bomb, a big credit at this point.
Definitely meant to be a flash kick, but it works out.
I'm sure you're right, yeah.
Nice V reversal.
Puts an end to that. Daigo again in the corner. He's been caught here. He's fought well from it, but he's caught still.
Yeah, eventually did get clipped.
Lovely corner control. But Human Bomb was able to move forward and get in there and get the corner.
Yeah, as you said, she's got the tools.
She does.
To circumvent these this
there you
Sonic Boom wall.
Again, we have this corner situation. Again, Daigo trying to fight. Yes, he has to get out of there. He does.
Nice interruption with the full medium punch. Reading a boom, it didn't come.
Daigo patient there. Making sure he gets out of the corner yet again. And he's building a lot of space between his back and the wall. Looking good for him. Human Bomb, though, fully stocked. 3-trigger. Oh, he went for it. Okay.
The Season 1, Day 1 mix-up.
Oh, she is so dangerous now. Great job. No quick rise. EX! Daigo's there. He's not afraid to do it.
He hasn't activated yet as well.
No, it's still available.
And again!
Oh, and furthermore, okay.
Again using that.
I just don't think that people expect crouching strong to still turn into something.
No, your muscle memory tells you it's my turn.
Right.
I get a punish on this. Let's go. Cancel that into, and we saw Hot Dog do that so well with M. Bison's V-Trigger too as well. Using the scissors and slides, canceling it into the Psycho Crusher. When you think it's your turn, you were wrong.
Great first game by Human Bomb.
1-0. Of course, this is still 2 out of 3. We're in top 32.
Oh, the
Rush
crush.
counter, that brand new forward hard kick.
Yes, and into the corner again. Within 10 seconds, we've been here almost every round.
Yeah.
Oh, the stun. Look at the harassment. It seems like Guile just can't get, and he's zoning it. Rush down Chun. Daigo's got to get out of there. Not enough.
Wow, lets it go. Doesn't follow up with the EX though that time.
He's a big threat right now. He's close to stun if he finds the right combo.
One more touch will do it. He backs off.
Would have been difficult to get credible pressure at that point.
All 3 EX bars, one after the other.
The jump over from Human Bomb. Activation.
Nice
Great
block.
block, yes.
And every Sonic Boom's a risk here. One slide underneath will close it out. And again.
Fierce into the V-Trigger again.
Human Bomb canceling the recovery.
I love that she can continue pressure like that. I really like this trigger.
Doesn't get the link.
Willing to do it. It's Human Bomb. Reacting.
He's had a great success rate with those EX spinning bird kicks as well.
Yeah.
Once again, we're in the corner and the stun's racking up. Daigo fights out with a jab. Looks
Human
for the
Bomb
back
still
throw.
there. Still there.
Pseudo safe on that flash kick.
Yeah, I think at that range. Jumping
And
was
again,
perfect.
that
He's jumped from excellent ranges.
Yeah, and that the downward hitbox.
Oh, no! Daigo fighting still. No more resources.
Now Daigo's got the corner, but he backs off. Reverting to a zoning game.
Human
That's not
Bomb
really
is really
worked out for him anyway.
Human Bomb right now is making some big reads. I like how Daigo is approaching this. He's seen Human Bomb rush in too hard. Now what's it going to be? Human Bomb in there, safety. Whoa!
Just blows through it.
Yeps!
Oh, and the trades saves a set point for Daigo. But this is looking far from easy, far from comfortable. Human Bomb still on set point.
That range right there is very strong, and I love that Human Bomb keeps it as he walks forward. He maintains that spot where he can slide under, he can jump under, he can V-skill over.
We all know how strong Daigo is in terms of adaptation, though. He seems to be learning this spacing on the fly.
Look at this, converting the knockdown into pressure. Again, the stun. No, not quite. Very close. He knows anything will do it. There it is. Human Bomb did not want to give up trigger. And he paid for it. Oh, again! The success rate. Human Bomb
Looking
wants
for
the
that
activation.
Yeah, you can see him.
Daigo playing this so well. Just waiting. He doesn't need to take any big risks. He's fine. That may have been an awkward situation for Human Bomb too. If he had spent trigger without any more V-reversal, he was going to be at risk of chipping out for Super, Daigo Super.
Yeah.
Kind of a hard decision to make there. So great comeback by Daigo. As you said, he is great at adaptation.
He will adjust his spacing, he'll adjust his normals. Put himself in the corner and he's not even blocked anything yet.
Exactly where Human Bomb wants to be now.
Daigo definitely comfortable playing with his back to the wall though.
This spacing right now from Human Bomb is fantastic. Really shutting down. Oh, forward movement suddenly from Daigo. Forced to block again. Wow, the jump.
Daigo straight out, stays in front.
He's hoping to bait something.
Nice air throw.
He was right. Again, Daigo just waiting patiently, hoping the Human Bomb overcommits. It's happened in the past.
Human Bomb got all the resources. Both of them do now.
There it is.
I haven't really seen him use that so back kick very often.
Great block. Oh, it was a big threat. She can certainly end the round. So can Daigo.
Could have supered that.
Daigo patient. Oh, here it is! Human Bomb! Is that enough?
He's going to close it out, yep. So he did close the round out, only had to spend one bar.
Right. It's a big benefit for him.
That's always a win.
Jump timing again and jump spacing. So good for Human Bomb.
Using the EX Kikosho, going behind it. Koken, sorry.
Daigo trying to take up space on the ground, prevent Human Bomb from just moving forward. Oh, I love it. Okay, we haven't seen too much in the way of jumping forward from Daigo, but when he did it, it was exactly the right call.
He throwback to Rebel Kumite. I remember Daigo playing Tokido. Absolute rushdown guy. It was incredible to watch. So he definitely got that in his locker if he wants to bring it out.
Sure, he can make that switch. What a whiff punish. We're going to have match point now for both, and he built as much meter as he could.
Round. Here we go.
Very interesting to see Daigo all of a sudden turn on the offense in that round to get where he did. Unpredictability.
He's defended, I think, successfully 3 set points now. Is his luck going to run out, or is he going to advance?
Great tech. He has plenty of space to move backwards at this point.
Yeah, Daigo now using that Sabat kick, trying to not let Human Bomb get comfortable with his spacing.
Oh, just at the last second, and it was enough. Human Bomb again has fought all the way to the corner. We've been in the corner, Guile's corner, a lot during the set, and yet match point for both. Testament to how well Daigo fights when he is cornered.
When you see Daigo play, he normally does end up in the corner with Guile, and he's so comfortable being with his back to the wall. Akin to many of the great Guiles across different editions, you have to be comfortable walking backwards and defending with this character. He's got a huge life lead here, though. Let's see what Human Bomb can do to bring it back.
Daigo walked up and blocked. It seemed on purpose. Human Bomb moving forward. EX! Wow, that's pretty sick. Keep up. What, pressure? It wasn't enough.
Guard break.
What's the setup now?
Is he going to do wake up flash kick? No.
Jumping out.
Out of the corner.
Jumping out again.
Oh, Human Bomb's bringing this right back.
Will he overcommit?
Oh, he stops him out of the EX Sonic Boom as well.
Very close now, Human Bomb. The tech is key. Next hit may do it. Oh! Daigo has one more. No, it's over. EX pressure. Patience from Daigo. 10 seconds on the clock.
Back to the wall.
Decision making when Human Bomb waited out. 7 seconds on the clock. He doesn't need to go in.
Back off.
He doesn't need to go in.
Daigo needs to advance now.
Will he have enough time?
Oh! And Human Bomb is so relieved to take that. The Hong Kong crowd here supporting their player, Human Bomb.
Fantastic neutral on that set. It was amazing to see. Chun, as we said, has the tools to get over and below fireballs, and certainly Human Bomb used that stuff well, but as the set went on, Daigo also walking back a lot, patient a lot. He waited for Human Bomb to overcommit a lot. So seeing that sort of battle between the two, I thought was super interesting.
I think that's a real treatise to just watch and learn how to play that matchup as Chun-Li.
Right.
Incredible stuff there against the best Guile in the world. Human Bomb, you know, he's no stranger to upsetting big names as well. He did it to Infiltration at the first SF5 Capcom Cup 2 years ago as well.
For years, in multiple versions of Street Fighter, Human Bomb has been that guy who we don't talk very often about, and yet comes into big tournaments and is always a major threat. Been top 8 of Evo in the past.
And he advances into the winner's final of his pool. He's going to have to play the winner of UD and XYZZY, but now we are moving over into Group G1. And it's 2 players whose names that we don't really get to see very often. Powell, I don't think, has ever traveled.
I haven't seen him in person ever.
I only saw Evo this year. So we've got Powell, the master rank Kami. And he is going
what
up
a day
against,
for him.
say the boxer from Hong Kong.
Right. Yeah, and I love that has stuck with Boxer. The character did get some nerfs for sure, but I still think he's pretty good.
He's still very strong in the neutral.
Yeah, his pressure, I think, is still
massive damage
good.
output. The big combos take a little bit more execution skill, and that's not going to put off the best players with him as well. So
there are some situations where he can't convert for as much damage as he could in the past.
Yep.
You know, down medium into activate is not a safe option anymore.
It isn't.
There are things that are worse. Tap is now -2 and not throw invincible.
And it loses the throw invincibility, and that's a big one
stuff.
as well.
Absolutely. But even that said, great sort of wall moving forward. I think he has great pressure up close, good mobility. He's got a lot of stuff going for him.
And that corner carry makes a huge difference as well.
Huge.
It's still a terrifying mix-up in the corner as well off the throw. You don't want to take that crush counter, even though he doesn't get the huge easy mode damage that he had before.
But still significant.
Yep.
So Powell Cammy, as you said, an online player, but clearly very strong, master ranked.
Yeah, defeated Tokido, and then also beat Alex Myers, I know, in the mirror match earlier in top 128. So he's definitely earned his spot here. He's not got a free pass through the brackets. Cammy definitely can't survive taking too many touches from Balrog as well. Lowest health, lowest stun in the game, 900 apiece. That'll go away very quickly. In the games that I've watched, Sade's been very dash straight heavy.
Well, he takes up space really well in the neutral game. It's one of the things I like about him.
Meaty, low as well.
And you see him back off right there. It's to a range where he can anti-air pretty easily, or dash forward with dash straight very easily. I think that's a strong spot.
Making that cannon strike with...
Still no meter on
one of the
Powell's
toughest
side.
thing in this matchup was...
Oh, he went in!
We saw him, I think it was against Goichi. I can't remember, but he got harvested with the overheads. His overhead success rate was very high. But right now he's getting thrown to death in the corner.
When will he stop?
Oh!
He did fierce it. What? Oh my god.
Let it fly and EX to close it out.
Almost all of that round time-wise was controlled by Powell.
Throw loops are gone in Street Fighter 5. No, sir.
Oh, wow. It's a gutsy start by Powell.
Blocks the overhead. Doesn't get a significant punish, though. Minus...
It could have been more.
6. Whoa! Shades of Kazunoko there, letting that DP fly off.
Okay.
That time he goes low. Oh, the crush counter! Doesn't go for the follow-up. He needs bar for that now.
Here comes Powell. Very pressure heavy, very insistent.
And that's going to be one of the interesting things to see how Sei deals with the air approach with Cammy. Very difficult for Boxer to deal with. There he does get the juggle there with the EX into the records. Look at the red peeling off. Boxer, of course, is very comfortable using that standing medium kick, anti-air. One button, but of course against Cammy that isn't always reliable. Has to use other options. There you go.
That was the intention. Wow,
nice
what a whip punish.
He was ready after the backdash.
Yes. Yeah, so has noticed that, so you see him attacking into it less. A little bit more patient there.
Yeah. I really like Powell's movement. That time, though, he got caught by the...
That is a big price to pay.
Great whiff punish into the activation. Dash up, meaty south, and there's the shimmy.
Great damage. Right back in there. Gonna be safe.
Plus frames. Jump back. That's a good answer. Activation. No, just out of range.
He saw Powell try to punish last time. Waiting. Powell waiting. Oh! Was it the startup of V-Skill?
I don't know what that was.
It looked like she was starting to spin. I don't know.
Bison win.
That crouch fierce is a lovely crush counter bait button from Boxer. It's only -5 on block, but the pushback is so significant that it's really difficult to punish. I'm pretty sure she can heavy DP on block, but you really have to be ready for it. And obviously that's a big risk if you mess that up. So you let it rock. Try to turn around and get on the offense. But see, the EX dash straight, nicely spaced, dash straight again. The buffer into the dash low.
Wow, they reacted.
Yeah, he's ready for that neutral jump.
You
need to be ready for that neutral jump.
Whoa,
nice buffer again. Yeah, that was great stuff.
So far.
I guess caught, possibly trying to take a throw.
Into the corner now. Getting out of there. It's
I like C's movement as well. He's not making it easy for Powell to get in, and conversely, Powell's movement's really good as well in terms of not letting C be comfortable throw those dash straight.
Very nice from there.
Ooh.
And he all of a sudden turned it on after all of that time of just moving around, patience from Tse. All of a sudden, very dash punch heavy.
As soon as he got into that range where he knew that dash punch was going to hit. But I think Powell should definitely stick with this tactic of not letting C be comfortable with the spacing.
Right. Backdashing there is Powell. Ooh, opened up low. Pressure ends. Powell gets to walk away. Try to settle things down a little bit. When he had success in earlier rounds, it was much more pressure heavy.
I definitely like to see Powell walk into a punishable range and just crouch block.
Yeah.
Try and bait out some of these dash straights. Safe low.
Okay, lovely here for Powell. Chance? A little bit.
Nice
yes, conversion.
to the corner.
So God now. Oh, big stuff. Stun. Working on super as well. This may be it.
It's gonna scale.
Oh,
that was beautiful.
What a jerk.
That was beautiful. Instant dash up, dash back. Swung the golf club.
I felt like he may have been able to do it if he had maxed out the damage with super and everything, but he decided no need to spend all those resources. Go for the mix-up instead. He was exactly right.
And the worst thing you want to do is spend the critical art and not get the kill.
Oh, yeah.
And then be left with no bar against Boxer, who's got everything. Still set point for C. He's got 2 more of those EX bars to use as and when he wishes. Lovely spacing.
Yeah, he really just all of a sudden turns it on sometimes.
Yeah.
Hard to know when it's going to come. Part of why it's successful.
Goes underneath to the other side. Corner carry as well.
Everything's working out for Powell now. He still has the corner. Stun on the next one. What's it going to be?
Touch.
Short. Didn't activate.
He activates there. Again, he goes for the wolf back. You saw that after the activation. Is he going to get the hits? And C closes it out.
Powell sent the losers. Still moves on. I'm very happy to see him do so. With people talking about Boxer as having been nerfed significantly, in the very first mega major of the season, here's Boxer moving through top 32 winners.
Yeah, winner's side.
Yeah, looking good in doing so.
Oh, we got a great match coming up now. We're bouncing all over the group, so we have to keep up with the brackets for you. But
again, if you want to check out the brackets for yourself, go to smash.gg, click on Evo Japan, click on Street Fighter V or whichever game you're interested in. You can see exactly what's up.
Yep, so we're staying in Group G1. So the C moves on to the winner's final, and he'll be facing the winner of this next match, which is going to be another beautiful display of clean play. We saw Justin Wong against Momochi earlier. That was an absolute clinic in spacing and footsies and whiff punishing. Now Justin Wong is going up against MOV. The clean games continue here at Evo Japan. This is going to be an absolute delight, and hopefully we'll see some more tricky stuff from MOV coming up here.
Yeah, with him, it's all aspects of the game. The neutral game is among the best in the world, for sure. But on top of that, interesting tech, interesting pressure sometimes. He will take risks sometimes. Sort of has all the different aspects of the game that you need. And he had success with Chun-Li when many people thought that she wasn't very good.
Yeah, he
in
stuck
Season
with
2.
her. He stuck with her.
He did.
Which,
and now he has reaped the rewards with Season 3 Chun, significantly buffed.
Yeah, the patch gods came through for him.
Oh, yeah.
Justin, of course, is just, you know, a consummate fighting games player. He gets through so much on raw skill, on raw ability and awareness. You know, you don't see him, he's not like the confirmed monster from low forward that, say, Punk might be with Karin. He doesn't have, you know, all the tricky setups and all the optimal juggles that you maybe see from other Karins. What you do see, though, is some of the most solid fighting game play that you will find anywhere in the world.
So it's very interesting to me that he balances that out, that solidity out with V-Trigger 2. Which is
basically a gimmick, right?
It's a kind of a wild gimmick, yeah. You're just putting the counter out there, hoping that the opponent attacks into it. And guess what? It did happen
He's
a couple of times.
He's kind of taking it back to like Street Fighter 2 hard reads, though, you know? Like, I'm going to condition you with this shoulder on block, -2.
Yeah.
I'm going to condition you to take your turn. Now I'm going to make you think I've missed this confirm into a Tenko.
Right.
It's not your turn, sorry.
No.
250 damage for me.
Well, I feel like that combination of, again, solid play and then kind of wildness, it can be tough to deal with.
It's really scary, though, for Karin, because if you don't let her get away with throwing out negative moves, she'll definitely run over you. So here we go.
Well, already activated because MOV had a strong control at the start of the round. Justin sees it. Doing well on damage right there. MOV just blocking.
There we
he
go.
went for it! Oh, like this guy! I can't believe it's stun!
Justin Wong has caught everyone he's played with the Tenko into the parry.
Oh, hold on though. MOV with the back grab. Justin! Super's on deck. This could be it.
Is he not going to need it?
No,
Ooh, yes,
he did need it.
Oh!
Okay, so nice comeback by MOV. But yeah, think to who Justin has caught with that V-Trigger 2.
That Tenko's
Momochi,
-10.
MOV,
it's
some of the best.
free punish. So it's such a good time to do it, but it's such a huge risk because like all the parries in the game, it gets crush countered on recovery, so it's a big risk. And even then, when it came off, he still didn't close the round out. So.
MOV moving forward well. He did have a lot of control at the start of that last round.
Yeah, a load of crush counters as well. Big life lead again. Justin trying to fight his way out of the corner.
Sees it. EX, yep. Again, Justin doing well there. Almost at the corner. MOV wants out. Here comes Justin now with the threat of that V-Trigger 2. MOV already saw it used against him. Justin in and out, trying to stab. Nice job by MOV. Caught. Oh, MOV saw it. Working on super. There's no V-reversal on Justin's side. He may be in trouble for chip. So Justin plays it patiently, not overcommitting at all. MOV.
Oh, just a walk-up throw.
I feel like that was pixels. that throw actually
that was like
killed.
Perfect.
Just
perfect
the right
damage,
amount.
Yeah.
So some good stuff from Justin, but overall, lots of control by MOV.
I really
liked
liked MOV's composure is there because you could see Justin was trying to use his walk speed and just walk in and poke the crouching medium kick. He was so focused on his attack that one time that MOV decided to walk forward and get the throw, it was almost guaranteed. He wasn't ready to react defensively. Oh,
Justin trying to get punish
that
yes.
V-skill, but just out of range. Oh, the crush counter forward, hard kick. That's a great buff for her as well.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that damage as well. She does real damage now.
Whoa! Oh, MOV! It's safe, why not? And there's the stun. Should be it. Didn't even need more.
MOV flying ahead to set point here. Of course, here in top 32, it is still 2 out of 3. See if Justin Wong can pull this out.
Patience from Justin. MOV has really caught Justin running in a few times now.
Yeah.
Crouching shorts.
Yeah, he's checked him, exactly.
Yeah. So that option has not been available really for Justin. He's got to get something else.
Whereas Justin hasn't really been able to do the same thing when MOV chooses to change it around.
MOV trying to take control, trying to take some advantage. Justin there. Oh, nothing again, hard to see.
One of the things I'm noticing about Justin as well is he's kind of trying to control the spacing, but he's not allowing MOV to show him anything offensively. It's all pretty much led by Justin. When he does get the hits, he's getting big damage in.
Yes. Activates just like that. Then when he finds the right thing, yeah, next thing could do it. If he finds the right tool, Justin knows it, so backs off. MOV still pressing buttons there. He is so active right now. Justin just getting away.
Justin
just wants to walk
biting
backwards.
at all.
No, defending well.
Yeah.
He didn't do it.
The double bluff.
Again?
And
he's safe. He has taught MOV to just hang on. But MOV with the walk up overhead.
Closes it out.
You know, in that kind of situation, there wasn't much need for MOV to take that bait.
Exactly.
Right? It's just something where if he had found the hit, great, but he didn't need it. He was controlling space for the most part. He was getting much more pressure, more consistent control than Justin was.
And that's why I don't think it's
hands off.
That's why I don't think it's a solid V trigger to use in massive tournaments like this, because it's such a hard read that you will run across someone that will just do nothing, and you'll get crush countered for doing it, and you'll find yourself in loser's bracket.
And even if not crush countered, is there much benefit to being able to throw out Tenko and then it's safe? Is there much benefit to that compared to V-Trigger 1 being able to pressure, being able to move better?
Because you can throw out safe records anyway.
Yeah.
You know, if you want to throw stuff out there, you can throw out records. Yeah. You know.
I don't know. I know Justin likes it, and I'm happy to see somebody
playing
playing
it the whole way through.
It's been great for him. He's done well. He, of course, is in top 32, still alive. You know, that's his choice, and I'm happy to see that he's made it. I would like to see more of it.
I've just seen the losers bracket, and Justin Wong has to face Takido in losers, so that was definitely a big game that he wanted to win. But we are moving across to G2, Group G2, and it is Infiltration up against Fudo in the winner's side. What a great matchup this is going to be. So Infiltration's Manat has probably looked like the most complete Manat that we've seen here this weekend, in my personal opinion. Fudo looking very, very strong with his Mika, despite a bit of a scare against Angry Bird earlier on. But other than that, he's been very, very comfortable.
I love Infiltration on Manat. I think that makes all the sense for him. He likes to play kind of an in and out, funky style, hard to peg down where he's going to be. He wants to play with his own spacing and with yours very well. Perfect character to do that stuff. And then he likes having sort of the execution side in there, which he certainly does. And he has excellent defense, so the fact that she doesn't have very good defensive tools, you know, that's not as bad for him as it may be for some players.
Of course, that lack of defense is definitely an issue, though, against Mika. The command grab characters, she's a lot more mobile than some of the big body command grab characters that she can zone out, you know. Obviously, when any command grab character gets in on Manat, it's an issue for her, but we've seen Infill, a number of other guys successfully zone out the Abigails, the Birdies, and make it very difficult for them to get in and circumvent. Mika's a lot more mobile, so we'll see how this one works out. And Fudo is a lot of guile, not to make a pun, but you know, a lot of trickery in his movement. So we'll see how that goes.
Again, so consistent.
Just powering up, and that's an interesting tactic. She's just powering up, so this command grab is going to end up doing about 50% if she gets one.
He's already built up all of feature going. So rare to see a Mika play in that way. But I guess you're not worried about big damage against far range Manat, right? Pressure, a lot of great damage too. What's coming?
Yeah, frame advantage.
Not a good one. Not punish though. It's a very slow V reversal. We didn't see punish. Fudo still in there.
Maybe people still getting used to that. Very possible.
Okay.
There's the command grab.
Maintaining pressure. Love the jump back. Will he start it? No.
Has to activate.
Oh, wow, look at this.
Is the reset coming?
Super? Made a super.
May not need it, to be honest with you.
Oh my, he didn't need it! All the way!
That is 40% with one bar. This character.
All the way. It's such a strange, sort of unique idea that she has very little damage potential for the most part, but once trigger's ready, especially with super, ton of damage on the board.
And I like that it takes actual ability to convert that damage as well, rather than just, you know, pressing 2 buttons and then doing 2 quarter circle forwards into a critical arc.
Great punish on that stand strong. It is unsafe. Yeah, there's the safety though. Nice! Would have been bad news.
All those orbs are still there though.
Ah, okay. Will that be enough?
That might kill. That might actually kill. Yep. That does big chunks.
Just solid stuff from Fudo as he moved forward. Not a lot of big risks. Just kind of bulldogging it. Works out.
Literally to end that round.
Is that there?
Oh!
Okay. Infiltration sees it. Puts an end to it just like that.
You want to stand there and talk on the microphone?
But will that dissuade Fudo? Yeah, probably not.
No. Got full V trigger now.
That's what he was looking for. Yeah, it's a very clever idea against the character without great options there. The hit, now let's go.
Oh, just too late. Just too early, sorry.
Oh, well, that's about as good as she could have done. Here's Fudo. You can't count him out.
Here we go, in the corner.
You can't count him out. Okay, great. Takes the stand throw, love it.
Oh, just uses the EX armored piece. Didn't need it though. The big read on the command grab. And infiltration closes the first one out. Maybe a couple of signs of frustration there from Fudo. Using that EX shooting peach is always a sign that they're trying to blow through something to use that armor, because there's no reason to use it raw any other way. And then with the command grab at the end as well. So kind of signs of frustration. But that's to be expected against Manat. She definitely is one of the best characters at frustrating you in the game.
Yeah, that's a big point of her. A lot of great damage up there on that top right for Mika.
Just out of range of the spark.
It's again, slow style from Fudo. Wow, he held it for level 2, it looked like. And working on that V-meter, that's what he wants. That's really what he wants. It's got it.
Whatever that, it's really taking any damage at all.
Activating just like that, making it happen. Lovely defense again. Infiltration has some of the best, so the character doesn't have good defense, but that's all right.
Drop from Fudo. It's a slide into the knockdown, good tech, and we are back to the neutral.
Wow, Fudo back grab into the corner now. Infiltration dancing though. Fudo thought it was his turn. He gets the pressure a little bit. Activates. Will there be? Yes,
nice,
of course.
Reversal.
Wow, okay. So that V-meter is gone just like that. Will he back up and try to get it? I think that was what he threatened. Infiltration may have taken the bait.
Nice defense again from Infiltration. Great patience. Walks underneath in the corner, and now he's out.
So Fudo doesn't he's not hurried. He's just playing his normal style. That's a lot. That's not enough. 9 seconds though. Can Fudo get it in time? Does he have enough? Overhead in the neutral. What a choice!
Infiltration moving to set point here.
Who would expect overhead in that situation?
Definitely not Fudo.
It's reactable if it's an obvious spot, but that was not at all obvious. Very unusual.
Again, that shooting peach works out for him. Oh, he jumps out after the tick. Nice air to
Still
air.
controlling. That orb is still there, yes. Look at that escape. Oh, it's lovely. Infiltration just like that out of the corner. Back to controlling everything.
Nice conversion.
Even though Nadeshko happened, he still got some stuff. I love it. Working on V-meter again.
Great anti-air. It's always worth keeping that EX bar for that anti-air. It's so reliable.
Overhead again.
Overhead again. Fudo has to smile in appreciation of that performance from Infiltration, who marches on in winners and is looking so good.
Controlled so much space. Pressured when he needed to. His defense was excellent.
I was so impressed by his defense. He really maintained composure in the corner. He jumped out of a number of command grabs in the corner.
Right.
And the moment at which he saw Fudo charging up the drop kick, he immediately jumped forward and drilled out. He knew that was safe. He knew that was a guaranteed get out of the corner as well. Great awareness as to be expected in Infiltration. And the way that he mitigated the risk of Nadeshko when she came in as well.
Yeah. Yeah. And very interesting again to see how Fudo played for V-meter. I mean, he was playing a little mini-game over on the other side of the screen a lot of the time, looking for that V-meter to have V-reversal in case of pressure from a Nat, or just call Nadeshko out. I like that idea against a character who can't really credibly punish that in a lot of situations. Other than that, though, too much control coming out of Infiltration.
Yeah.
So, moves on to winners.
He does. He has to play the winner of this next match, which is coming up as well. So we're doing both the winners semi-finals back-to-back here in this block G2, and it is Itagale or Itazan. We don't know who it's going to be yet. He's going up against Gachikun, who's looked so strong with his Rashid today.
Few people last year had as much success as Itazan. This is a guy who, at both Evo and Capcom Cup, made top 8 winners side. That's terribly difficult to do, and yet he did it.
Gachikun arguably, though, is one of the most consistent performers as well.
Yeah, sure.
On the Pro Tour. He maybe didn't get the wins in, but he's definitely one of those names that you generally would always see in top 8 somewhere.
Sure.
One of those big international events. He was very well traveled.
Yeah, curious which character we'll see out of Itazan here. Zangief or Abigail.
He looks like he's trying to work it out. I don't know if he's trying to text a friend for advice. Who knows? I love watching Itazan play. He always looks like he's having the greatest time.
Yeah.
Regardless of whether he's winning or losing.
The Rashid-Zangief matchup is one that Rashids think Rashid loses, and Zangiefs think that Zangief loses. That was in Season 2 at least. And in the meantime, Rashid got V-Trigger 2 for better zoning, and Zangief got worse.
And better corner escape as well.
Right. So I don't know. I think what I would expect maybe is Abigail. Yeah, okay.
It looks like it's going to be Abigail.
Yeah. I think this is the right call. I do think that Abigail does better in the matchup. But it's volatile. You know, Rashid's pressure and movement can be hard for Abigail to deal with. At the same time, Abigail's big buttons, his absorbs, his pressure.
Yeah.
That can be hard for Rashid to deal with.
I really think Abigail's a character that you can't put in any sort of tier. He kind of exists on his own in the fact that he's just so explosive. He has the ability to beat literally anybody on the right day. Nice.
Yes.
He's ready to interrupt that heavy giant flip, and that's really important.
Yeah, you cannot let flip go unpunished. Everybody can do something about it on the way as it's flipping over.
Nice corner pressure here. Oh,
wow.
yes, the interrupt.
So trigger one.
The whirlwind startup.
And it's an early trigger one, so he still has a chance of getting another one. Oh, boy!
No.
Tough time for Gachikun! Almost done. Next hit, just like that! Oh, God, he got it! He got it just like that! Wasn't he in the corner 10 seconds ago?
Yes. He interrupted the startup of the whirlwind cancel with the medium punch activation, and from there it was all downhill. The armored hard punch absorbing and getting the crush counter.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, this is going to hurt. This does 40%. This is crazy.
Yeah. and going to put Gachikun into the corner as well. So now, trying to control forward pierce was the intention. He's been very buttonsy as he lands.
Yeah, he's not respecting.
No.
You're going to have to make sure that you're timing your buttons.
Yeah, Gachikun's got to see that stuff. Chance for pressure now. Now
Yeah,
to go.
Oh,
Oh, boy.
That time it's the roll into the activation, and he does hit the back hard punch combo.
One more.
Big damage again.
Gachikun's still a threat here. He still has trigger. He still has super. But he's got to be real worried at this moment. That huge wall of a man on the left, slowly teetering backwards and forth.
This is such a horrible situation to be in as well, because he can just use that jab over and over and over and over, and it does a ton of damage.
Yeah,
if he
great
gets
range.
the two linked together.
It's fast. It's
There's
far.
no risk. I mean, it is possible to whiff punish it, but it's
super tough. No, it's not something that you see and then whiff punish.
It's one of the,
You just-
it's
you
one of
have-
the
you
only
happen to
buttons
stick a
that I
button
would
out.
say is better than Birdie's crouching light punch.
Oh, he expected forward movement out of Gachikun. Gachikun baited it. I love it.
Oh!
In trigger with EX. The armor is unbelievable. There's game one.
Abigail wins.
Itagale doing the work.
Itagale swinging those arms around. That intent focus face on Itazan.
He looked very good. There were moments where Gachikun controlled things, but Itazan was able to get it back pretty quickly.
Yeah, I think those times in which he was using the armor to absorb the cancel and then getting the stun from that, the punch in between. Corner again.
Meterless, look at that.
Jumping out of the corner is so effective for Abigail as well. It's really difficult to deal with. That shallow jump up.
Right. And an excellent cross-up in jump medium.
Yeah.
But Gachikun's pressuring now. God, you can see how scared Gachikun is. He does not want to pressure like normal. He wants to play a zoning game.
Nice anti-air with a medium mixer. Here we go.
Whoop. Blocking.
Time
What will
to
it
guess.
be?
Oh, he got it! Gets the unscout. Oh, fortunately, he doesn't get the crouch fierce.
Yeah, that was very lucky for Gachikun. Could have been big. Okay, yes.
Into the
There's the
V-trigger.
confirm. He has super as well, so he's a big threat.
One more touch can close the round out, but he uses the EX bar.
Oh, no, no, no.
My-
No. He let the fierce. He
tell
doesn't
you
let
what,
the fierce rip too fast.
Yeah, his life flashed before his eyes, though. I'm not going to lie.
Oh yeah, 100%. Punish.
There we go.
Yes, again, Gachikun waits for it. Again, anti-air.
Well worth using the bar as well, just to make sure. Oh,
We've seen this one before. What happens now? Oh yeah, lovely. Just Gachikun holding his spot on screen.
Oh, no,
Tons
that's
of
gonna do
damage.
so much.
And
That's
a
up into
chance
the
for a
grab.
fierce. No. A chance for a
He
fierce
gets
again.
the fierce.
No.
Dash up into nothing.
Punish.
He doesn't care about that punish.
Yeah, you're right. Itazan still with the life lead. No big
Oh,
deal.
no.
He just cancels it,
Yeah,
yes.
the low parry just to stop the run.
Yep. V-trigger 2 for Gachikun, meanwhile, slowly running out. He
That
needs to make something
V-trigger is
happen.
not going for Abigail. It's one of the slowest.
In fact, they made it last longer in
Yeah.
Season 3.
Crazy.
Slow. Oh, I don't know what you do about that.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this guy. Just like
That light
huge
punch
man.
is so good. It's like swatting away an annoying younger brother.
This is a match. This moment is something Itazan's played a million times.
Yeah.
You're the big grappler. You don't need to get in. All you got to do is hit somebody with a crouching jab or standing jab. He's been here 1,000 times in the
Yeah.
past, and he's willing to just wait it. Gachikun slowly zoning. It looks like he's building meter at this
He's
point.
about to get critical R.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he's just building meter. He still has a chance to do this. If he moves right now, he can make something happen. Super's there, actually. He may want chip. The block wasn't. Oh.
He's not even trying to punish any of those blocks. He could have definitely
safety
punished the
first.
block roll.
It was
I don't
safety
need to
first.
punish you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's fine. Risk averse.
He's Gachikun now. Corner for himself. Okay, yes.
The
And pretty
conversion.
close to stun on this.
One more is going to take it. Good tech. Goes
There it
low.
is. Needs more work. One of the things about Abigail with that extra life, he gets to make more decisions on defense than anybody else.
Uh-oh.
Super? Save this. Oh, no. He got too handsy. Yeah, I love it from Gachikun.
Nice adjustments from Gachikun, dealing with that charged armored fierce. He's not committing to these cancels now.
Yeah, he settled down a little bit. In the first round or the first game, He jumped at one point when Fierce was coming onto the screen,
Yeah,
and that is the worst option.
Took that unskilled damage.
Worst. Just hang out. If you can interrupt the armor, then that's best. But if not, just take the block, take guard crush, much less damage that way.
Unless he's got critical art.
Well, it's a lot then.
Then it's just a lose-lose situation.
Don't be there.
Poking away, nice air to air. That time he does time his buttons on the ground correctly, gets the counter hit, throw in the corner.
The pressure's looking good.
That's the exact same sequence. But that time he blocked.
Oh, nothing there.
Oh,
wow.
The backdash gets caught.
Wow, he's going to be up close. Well, okay, chose to finish it with Abigail Punch, not up close after all. Harassing, all of a sudden he does with a big life lead.
Eagle out the corner.
And now a situation again where Gachikun needs to make the comeback against Abigail with trigger ready. Got him!
Is that going to be enough?
No, not quite.
Nearly.
Yes!
No, he
the
lets
defense
it go.
there. Gachikun is very much alive. One more mix-up.
What's it going to be? Oh, he could have got the anti-air there.
Itazan still with trigger.
Ooh,
oh, he barely
again.
escaped. He did. The life so close. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
oh!
The whiff punish, medium punch.
Itazan was all of a sudden dashing and buttons and dashing. And Gachikun expected that to come again, but instead Itazan held off for just a split second. It was enough to get the whiff punish.
Yes.
Match point, Itazan trying to stay in winners.
Nice anti-air. Don't want to get caught by those boots.
So Itazan just holding at a range where he can anti-air well, he can gauge well.
Yeah, he's neutral jumping, looking for something. Maybe a light mixer.
Whew.
That was fortunate. Oh, the cross up that time.
That was fortunate. Looking for something big.
Nice.
Okay, trigger now.
Oh,
no, unfortunate for Gachikun. If Itazan finds a hit, it's over.
That's it.
Friends.
Thanks for playing. And Itagale moves on into winner's final. He's going to be facing Infiltration.
That is in Pool G2. In the meantime, in losers, Yukadon has eliminated Angry Bird.
Oh, shout out to the UAE guys. Yukadon will play Gachikun, I believe, next in losers brackets.
So yeah, Itazan with Abigail, that looked really good.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a difficult switch for a Zangief player. It's not the same kind of character.
Especially,
you have the extra range, but
his
it's doable.
style of playing as well. I think it really complements his
I
play
absolutely
style.
agree. In Season 2, I already thought at the end of the year that Abigail was at least as good as Geef.
Yeah.
Geef got a little bit nerfed. I think he's all right. I don't think he's a bad character, but nerfed. Abigail got buffed. They made V-Trigger 1 longer. I honestly went into Season 3 thinking they would nerf that thing.
Yeah.
And then there's the buff. So
I think the biggest buff for him, and we didn't really see a lot of it though, is the ability to get the conversion off the low short.
yeah.
He gets low short, standing light kick, EX.
Yeah.
Abigail punch in the corner, and that is an incredibly powerful string.
Absolutely.
Because he can do short on block and still get the EX command grab. It's a terrifying situation to be in that character.
Yeah.
In Europe, we've got Infectious, who's really labbed that character to death from Season 2.
Right.
And he's been using him really heavily.
Right.
And then we've got another guy called Hurricane, who's kind of using him a bit crazily, so we kind of see both sides of that character. We know how strong he is. And
He's a good one.
now the world is seeing how strong Abigail is.
Definitely.
Because everyone's picking him up.
Yeah, well, they should be. All right, so coming up next, looks like we have winner's side of G3, bracket G3, in which we're going to have UD versus XYZZY. The winner will play against Human Bomb.
Yeah, Human Bomb so impressive with his channeling against Daigo earlier on. UD's been looking very strong with his Kami. XYZZY with his birdie as well has been in great form. So this is going to be a good matchup. Really looking forward to this. Again, two players that are not from Japan. UD from China, XYZZY from Korea.
Yeah, there is good international representation in this top 32.
And that's one of the things that I really like about this event as well, is that obviously we've got a massive field here, 2,200 people signed up.
Yeah.
But we've got a completely different cross-section of players than we would have at, say, a massive American event.
Sure.
You know, it's completely different groups of Japanese players that we all know how difficult it is for those guys to find the time to travel, getting not a lot of holiday days here.
Sure.
For the guys that aren't full-time players.
Think of Powell.
Yeah.
Right? There's a guy who has not been able to travel.
Yeah.
But here in Japan, he's able to do it, and he's making big waves.
And of course, the location, the proximity to different parts of the world as well. So many Asian players turning up and showing out. So
boy, in losers, Nemo has been eliminated by Kichipamu.
Kichipamu, oh, Keith.
Yeah, by Keith, the traditional Nemo nemesis. And as a result, Kichipamu will play against Daigo.
Let me look on his Twitter. I want to see.
Oh boy!
I know Nemo's definitely put something on Twitter.
Well, he also put in a lot of work at learning the Geef matchup. He played it much better towards the end of last year. But Kichipamu was a very good player.
Oh, he tweeted 12 seconds ago. Let's hit translate from Japanese. This is the end.
Oh no!
This is the end.
What a sad tweet.
He's going to go and sit in his hotel room with the curtains drawn in the darkness, listening to the Doors.
He had a great run at Capcom Cup, and he did make top 32 here, so no slouch at all.
Yeah. Well, Dogger is still here flying the
best.
flag for Urien, so we'll see. But right now, it is UD from China with Cammy against XYZZY from Korea, repping that birdie. I'd expect them both to be using V-Trigger 1.
I think that's right, yeah.
I definitely think there's utility in both V-Trigger 2's
I'm with
character.
You. Yeah, I feel like
I still think VT1 is the stronger of the two.
I think for Cammy, I really like V-Trigger 2. We saw, I believe Xiaohai was
using it, yeah.
There's some good damage stuff you can get out of it.
Kind of like a run-stop pressure
Yes,
tool.
exactly. For Birdie, I think there is going to be some utility in that V-Trigger 2, but that's something you have to lab up. It's not a week 2 sort of thing.
Yeah.
You need time with that, baby.
He gets great combo extensions with it and good frame advantage, knockdown advantage, so it's a good one. It also allows him to throw out that EX bullhorn and then make it safe.
And make the can jump up into the air.
Yeah,
that's wild.
Cool. That's a cool one.
That's wild. Anyway, into the match. Fight Club UD, XYZZY.
Yeah, it's an awkward matchup for Cammy. Birdie's normals have been buffed as well, so let's see how he does.
Yeah, good anti-air, of course.
Right now he's doing very well.
Chose not to anti-air right there. Unfortunately for UD, did not get much.
Throwing out that medium punch, looking for the buffer.
I like that UD is playing out of range right now, which is tough for XYZZY to make big things happen, but here's something big.
Make it safe. Yeah. XYZZY is just throwing out normals, looking for something to connect with, buffering.
Oh,
there
just like
we
this.
go. Nice whip punish.
One more. Potentially either way.
And that light punch, that crouching light punch that I mentioned earlier, is a great tool to have when you just want to get that one hit to close it out. It occupies so much space.
Very fast, very far.
Yeah.
And now with the life lead, XYZZY can play a little bit more patiently. Look at whiff punishes, look at anti-airs. It's on UD to come in. And XYZZY playing it very well, just taking up some space.
Yeah.
Wow.
UD playing very much a keep-away game, but that time he does get a cross-up.
XYZZY backing up. I love that.
Great V-reversal.
And the pressure immediately.
Oh, gets caught by the EX Ball Revenger. Asleep at the wheel.
Activation UD now. Trying to get in, trying to make something happen. Already half of it's gone. God, that huge button.
Get here. Oh no, the input error. That might die. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yep. He wasn't even in V-Trigger either. But that's what 900 health gets you.
Yeah, and big damage command grab too. I really like how XYZZY played towards the end of that game. It was beginning to be more of a safety first style. Yeah. He chose not to anti-air in a couple situations where he may have been able to but didn't need to.
Yeah.
He chose to just take the grab rather than trying to challenge in the mid-screen. It was a very smart play.
Taking the grab mid-screen is a very good option against Cammy. She gets nothing off of it.
Right.
She never got anything off of it Season 1, Season 2, so no reason to really overextend yourself and get blown up by crush counter buttons, double knees, what have you. Take that grab and go back to the neutral, which is Birdie's strong point.
Right, that's where he wants to be anyway.
Yep, there we go. Anti-air light punch that time. Swinging that medium punch out, occasionally showing the fierce.
A little bit of preemptive anti-air in that fierce as well.
Oh,
wow, really?
That's the first time I've even seen him throw out that hard kick.
You got it. And now XYZZY can just play at an excellent range. Wow, okay, actually
nice
punished on it.
That wow, through the
was
start up. He threw the start up of the fierce. The reversal gets out. Oh no. Yeah, he tried to use the armor. I think it
hadn't started up yet, I guess?
He's in V-Trigger, so it should start up straight away.
Right, yeah, I'm surprised. XYZZY still with the life lead. Still no big need to come in.
Whoa!
He did, though, and I guess it worked out. Match point.
Every Birdie player wants to see you walk back and forth, back and forth, back and forth in the neutral. They'll just sit there and time that release. Time that EX bullhorn. You'll just end up walking into that. Oh, almost got a massive punish for that neutral jump.
All right, here comes UD. Got to make something happen at this point. Other than in the first round, the first part of the first round, he has not had any extensive pressure.
Oh, that's going to hurt.
No!
Oh, that should be it.
Yes.
Thanks for playing.
That's going to be that.
Yeah, UD didn't really show much of a strategy, a game plan there against the birdie. Didn't really seem like he had a real grasp of the approach, how to get in.
Yeah.
He got clipped by a few normals, and then there was just playing keep away.